Hello to everyone who subscribes to the channel. I know I haven't made a video in a good while since I did the capper axles on the Ascent that I truly believe I was the first to do and talked about. I'm glad other people did it because it really improved that platform, especially after the Rock Warrior chassis from DSM Off-Road. But I got something new going on because I sold that other one and then I bought another Ascent again at Christmas, and then I thought instead of putting capper axles on it after I did another DSM Rock Warrior chassis on it also, I wanted to try a different axle, so I bought a set of or I already had a set of SCX 10 Pro portal axles, so I thought, well, I'll put it on under the Ascent to be different, and that didn't really work because of the servo location. So let's see, and I haven't uploaded because, well, I moved. I got this super rad house, started a new little rock area, and well, there's a couple projects going on, but it's an older home. It's in Stanley, North Carolina, a few miles from the old place, and I got a truck problem, and I definitely can't figure out if I'm a Chevy man or a Ford man. But what I'm going with is, for my work trucks are Fords, but for my toys they're going to be Chevys. I just can't get that out of my blood, you know. But sorry for all the camera stuff, but anyway, so I got this nice cool place. That truck is 4-wheel drive, not that it matters, but yeah, so when I got here, or right before I moved, I started this project. And basically what it is, it's another crazy, just fun. That sun's way too much. I don't have a good spot at the moment. Now I know it's got, let's try this. I know it's got a capper cage on it, but it's just horribly kind of tied into it just to protect some of my stuff. And I put these new Flub RC sliders on it for the mag body that I've got to order. But man, them things are expensive. But what I did was this is a UTB18, like the first gen my son had. And he never played with it. I got it for him. I did a bunch of upgrades like portal gears for underdrive in the rear, some Team Garage Hack transmission steel gears, or no, gear reduction, and then the Fusion Mini 16, which is incredible because, as you'll see, I'm running Redcat axles. So what I did was that since the UTB18 uses, regular M3 hardware, and the link, the link rod ends are the M3, they're just normal size stuff. And hang on, there's some guys around here with some really, really fast Mustangs, and one of them's a Nova. And I can hear them fired up like the block over, and they like to come by and ride around together, I guess. But it's a Coyote chassis. It's not Coyote RC. I don't remember who made it, but if you type in UTB Coyote chassis, it kind of looks like the Killer chassis from Killer Chassis. But it's still got the UTB18 transmission. And I'll have to do a better video. When I put them new sliders on yesterday, they're too narrow for my battery to fit over here anymore. So I just 3M double side taped it down. But yeah, so I put the Redcat axles under the new the first Redcat that had the capper axles. I took those axles and put them under this chassis. And I got some Amazon drive shafts, I didn't think this right here was going to work. It still uses the Redcat shocks. Various links, the bottoms rears being from the associated, the Element, Ecto, their team factory links in the bottom, just capper tops, I think they're capper uppers for the front, I'm not sure. Those links are actually Vanquish Builder links that are in titanium, I believe. Yes, they are. So I had to order 3 different sets to get the right. And as you can see, it still ain't perfect. I still like to have the, that sun's terrible. Now I know what them YouTuber guys complain about. The servo mount is from DSM. It's part of their new Gen 2 Rock Warrior chassis for the Redcat to 4-link it, but the other guy who makes it 1/10 RC for the Redcat axles are never in stock. And for 15 bucks you get some cool parts and a 3D printed servo mount, which this thing doesn't weigh anything. It's not pushing, I mean, there's just, I got a, what do you call it, NSDRC, the 500B, the RS, the budget one. It's another creation, I guess, but everything on it works, and I wanted this as soon as I saw Link Riser from, I don't remember, he's on that Instagram crap, but God, I should have took the cage off first. But you guys can see the layout. It's really stubby up front, so basically it's a really tiny chassis with full-size axles and all the weight's up front. It's all low. My shocks are too long, I'm aware. I've got to do something about that. And the factory, it don't even weigh enough to really contour this, so that's one reason I put the battery. Like, you need super soft foams, probably from Exo Cage RC. He seems to be on the insert market, doing this thing there, and he's doing a really good job. But it does crawl really well. I can't film and crawl. My Spectrum radio is too big and I'm not that good, and I'm still trying to figure out all my lines, but I'm still doing RC. I moved, I started a subcontractor job with the guy, and then I'm doing that during the day and kind of doing my own thing, some electrical stuff on the weekends and at night. So I've been really busy, but I got all these dang project trucks and RC projects, and a Ford with the V10 that I always wanted, I finally bought, and the Ford trucks have solid front axles, so I think they're superior. But the K2500 you saw back there, it's getting a utility bed, and it's 4-wheel drive too. So, and that actually had some frame rust that I had to cut out and replace. That was a new one for me. That's been pretty time consuming, but my welding ain't as nice as I thought. But if it's ugly, you just grind it and paint over it. It looks pretty. But yeah, so it crawls really good because all the weight's up front. But like I said, I can't reach my thing. But that's just something else I wanted to show you. I'll pull the cage off later and post up another video.